Welcome back to Horsemanship 101 again. I've been busy working lots, and then we took some holidays and did some traveling, so I haven't done a video for a while. But one of the things that is a reoccurring theme that seems to keep coming up all the time, and this goes right along with what I talk about a lot. I talk about our attitude being more important than our methods and techniques, and the mentality and that sort of thing. And part of that is our attitude towards the horse, how we view the horse. And I think that's kind of important, because it's a theme that I keep seeing a lot of. Is people always want a horse that is capable of winning rosettes, ribbons, buckles, trophies, money, whatever. They want to make them look good. They want to make them a winner. They want to make them successful. Well, that's okay if you're the one doing all the training and it's something that you work hard at to achieve. Not a bad thing. I mean, I can understand why people would go that route. But that comes down to our attitude towards the horse and how we view the horse in general. And as you can see, I got these three monkeys in here, and we're just having a good time hanging out, spending some time together. Just enjoying each other's company. I'm not out competing or showing or any of those things that would stroke the ego and make me look good. In fact, most of the time when I'm doing Liberty work in here, the arena is about as empty as it is right now. I don't get anything out of it other than the appreciation of my horses because of how I treat them. They know me. They know I treat them good. I'm gentle. We get along fine. They're my friends. I've mentioned that before. But the general attitude is the horse is here to serve us and to win a competition, a race of some kind, whatever, a show. But it's not. The horse does not owe you a thing. It's not here to stroke your ego. It's not here to boost your self-esteem. No. You owe to the horse. The horse doesn't owe you anything. And that's the mentality, the attitude towards horses and how we view horses that I find rather disturbing. It's part of what I do, and how I do it is, how I view the horses, how I see them. It's not what the horse can do for me. It's what I can do for the horse. I mentioned that before, and the difference between trainers and horsemen. And that's just our general attitude. A lot of people take a look at a horse and go, oh well, it doesn't have good conformation, it's come up lame, time to get a new horse. And why? You got to think about that one. Why are you doing this? Why do you have a horse? Because if it's to make you look good or feel good, that's the wrong reason, because then you're not putting the horse first, you're putting yourself first. And that's basically what this video is all about, is our attitude towards the horse and how we look at the horse. A lot of people would look at him. I heard a term years ago, and I thought it was quite fitting, is a lot of people consider a horse to be a furry motorcycle, something you can just park in the garage and forget about, and a month later you can take it out and ride. No, it doesn't work that way. These are living beings that require our attention and our care, and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They aren't something that you can pick up and set down at leisure and take them out and ride them whenever you feel like it. That'll actually cause you a lot of problems, and that's one of those things that people don't understand. Is like, geez, I went out to ride my horse and I had problems. Well, when was the last time you rode the horse? And the only time you ever show up is to ride the horse. It sees you coming, knows you're going to stick a saddle on it and put it to work. It doesn't want anything to do with you. No, that's not how it works. That's all about how we view the horse, our attitude towards the horse. We got to look at them a little bit different. These are not furry machines. These are animals. These are our friends. Over the years, the position of the horse in human society has changed considerably. They're no longer part of the farm machinery. They're more of a pet now, a companion animal. But and that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. But when it's kind of the means to an end, so that you can win an award, a trophy, a buckle, whatever. No, that's not what the horse is here for, and you're not going to be successful with horses if that's how you view them. If the horse is here to serve your needs, you are going to have problems. If you're here to serve the horse's needs, No, you're going to be successful. You're going to have a good relationship with your horses. And, even if you do choose to compete or show or whatever you do, you'll probably be reasonably successful at it because you have a relationship with your horse in the first place because of how you view the horse, where you put that horse. This horse is not just something for me to look good to win with. No, it's my friend, and I'm going to care for her, and I'm going to have a relationship with her that if I should choose to do that stuff, I'm probably going to do okay. But that's not my priority. And this is what I'm trying to get at is horses can be quite fulfilling on their own without winning anything. I discovered this years ago. Share a little story. I've said, there's more to horses than riding, and the more I get to know them, the less I care if I ride, because I get my fulfillment from the horse without riding. I can enjoy my time with the horse without ever riding, because quite a few years back, I had 4 horses, all rideable, and my usual routine at the time was I'd go at the ranch, and I would eventually saddle up one of them and go for a ride for about an hour and then go home. I lived not too far from the ranch, but the one day I went out there and I was out there for about 3 hours and went home. And when I got home, I realized I hadn't ridden any of them. I'd spent 3 hours out there, didn't get on one of them, and yet I found myself to be strangely fulfilled. I felt just as good as if I had gone for a ride. And that's when I really discovered that, there's so much more to riding or to horses than riding. And, the riding isn't what you need. There's nothing wrong with riding. Don't get me wrong. I'm not putting down riding. Riding is good. I still like to ride, but I really don't do it near as much as I used to because I just don't need to, because I discovered at that point that I could get fulfillment and satisfaction from the horses without ever getting on them. And to this day, I still got that attitude. And as you can see, there's no saddles on them, no bridles, no halters, no nothing. And chances are pretty good that I'm not going to ride any of them today, although I think I'll probably get to throw a saddle on a couple of these just to do some exercises with them on the ground. But no, that's how I view the horses, and that's how I encourage others to, because like I said, if you're the way you view a horse is that it's there to serve you and provide you with it's a means to win things and shows and competitions, that sort of thing, you're going to have problems, because that's the wrong attitude to have a good, successful relationship with your horse that is going to provide you years of pleasure. So that's my rant for the day. Is I just wanted to talk about that, is our attitude towards horses, how we view horses. Goes along with the good horsemanship mentality that I always try to emphasize. It's all part of the bigger picture. They're not here to serve you. They don't owe you a thing. You owe it to them. Have a good day.